Welcome, brothers and sisters. You are listening to INC Radio Africa DZEM 954, the official satellite radio station of the Iglesia de Cristo. I am your host for today's program. My name is Brother Edwin Dorsey. I'm coming to you live here in Lagos, Nigeria studio. And the time and weather here in Lagos, Nigeria is about 6 o'clock in the evening. And the temperature outside is about 30 degrees Celsius. Partly cloudy. It finally rained this year. And we're very thankful that the Hamatan season is finally over. The Hamatan season is usually when it's the dry season with the sand from the Sahara Desert is in the air. So now that it rained, the air quality is nice and fresh. Let's go to the other radio stations here in Africa. We have King Williamstown, South Africa studio. The time is 7 o'clock in the evening, 7:09 with 24 degrees Celsius, partly cloudy. We also have there in Lilongwe, Malawi, 7 p.m. as well, 25 degrees Celsius. But this time they're going through a thunderstorm. So, our brethren who are out there in Malawi, make sure that you have your umbrella to keep away from being wet in the rain. Also, we're in the studio there in the Philippines, in Manila. It's about 1 o'clock in the morning. Magandang umaga po sa inyo. Those who are still viewing this very early morning, good morning to you. The temperature outside is about 20 to 5 degrees Celsius, partly cloudy as well. So you can access the INC Radio live via YouTube. Just search for INC Radio Africa, and if you have not yet, click live and install or our INC Radio app available in iOS and Android platform. We are also encouraging you that throughout the program to please like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Facebook, and Instagram official pages. Throughout our program, we will be reading comments and shout outs from all of you, brothers and sisters who are tuned in our INC Radio Africa. We have a very good program for you for today. The topic that we're going to discuss is about all those green thumbs out there, those who like to garden. The topic is about benefits of home gardening. Okay, but before we go into the topic, we want to just say hello to our guests who are with us. Brother Enoch from Uganda. Hello, Brother Enoch. How are you doing today?
Hello, good evening, good afternoon, and a good morning to those who are listening and those who are watching us live right now. Once again, this is Brother Enoch Yada here in the local of Kampala, Uganda, here in the district of Northern Africa. I'm so much excited once again for being with us here and for giving me this opportunity to once again be a guest tonight. Please stay tuned, stay on for this interesting topic tonight. Thank you, Paul.
Thank you, Brother Enoch. How is the weather there in Uganda now?
The weather is a little bit cloudy this evening, Paul.
Okay, okay. Thank you, Brother Enoch. We'll go back to you when we have some questions regarding our topic that we'll be discussing. And we have
Thank
also
you,
with
Paul.
us Sister Linda. How are you, Sister Linda?
I'm fine, Brother Edwin. Thank you so much. I'm back again here. So I'm so excited to be back to you. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Sister. So we'll return back to you and we'll have questions about our topic. So everyone likes to gardening, right? Um, it's so not a secret that home gardening is our instant access to fresh foods. Whether it's fruits or vegetables during pandemic as lockdowns put millions of people out of work and lack of food supplies, gardening was one of the best ways and healthiest hobbies people developed. And while there are many reasons why gardening is essential in providing healthier food for our table, here are some of the wonders it can do for our well being. So, those who like to garden. That's basically what our topic is. We'll understand the benefits of doing home gardening. As we know that it's very easy for us to come up with fresh fruits and vegetables, but we'll find out throughout the program all the healthy benefits or the benefits of gardening. Number one is build self-esteem. So how does gardening or home gardening build self-esteem? Well, according to what is written here, maybe you don't think you were born with a green thumb, but after tilling, planting, nurturing, and harvesting plants, you might see a slightly different person in the mirror, a person who can grow things and is a little more in tune with the earth. It always feels good to accomplish new tasks. So, how does benefit health benefits of gardening build self-esteem? Just like what we have read here, it learning how to nurture, tilling, planting, and harvesting plants, we become a better person because we show that we're devoted in the task that we are doing. So, how else can benefit us the gardening? Gardening is good for your heart. All the digging, planting, and weeding burns calories and strengthens your heart. There are physical benefits from doing the manual labor of gardening. It's hard work to garden and it provides some cardiovascular benefits. So, those who like to work out and like to eat vegetables and fruits, gardening can also help, right? You're there, especially during summertime or pruning plants and everything. They're sweating, digging, planting, nurturing. That's all exercise at the same time. And that benefits, according to what we have read, it benefits our heart, our cardiovascular system. Now, what else? Gardening reduces stress. Okay? Gardening can help reduce symptoms of depression and anxiety, which is very important nowadays. Nowadays, that life is getting so difficult, having a hobby that can release the stress is very important. So it gives you a chance to focus on something and put your mind to work with a goal and a task in mind, which is helpful, especially now that so much illness and death and talk of death around. So just to see things growing and things thriving are reassuring. So how does gardening lessens stress, like what we have read. It helps us focus on the task that we are doing, and it removes all the negativity in our thoughts because we're so focused on what we are doing, what we're planting. When it comes to planting vegetables and fruits, it really takes the right amount of soil to produce things like that. So it really takes us away from all the things that are negative in life, and it helps us give a reassurance of what we're doing, right? So the next is gardening can make us happy. Getting dirt under your nails while digging in the ground can make you pretty happy. In fact, inhaling a certain healthy bacteria that lives in soil can increase levels of serotonin and reduce anxiety. I did not know that. So the soil that's being used for planting, if you smell it, gives us that serotonin level, and it helps us reduce anxiety. So therefore, planting really does help and makes us happy. Even though we may get dirty in the process, we still feel happy because we know that there is a result at the end, right? When we're planting something, we're hoping that if it's done right, that plant, that sprout that grows out from the soil becomes a what? Becomes a fruit or a vegetable. After seeing such success, maybe our reaction is we may not want to eat it. Instead, we want to keep growing more and more. you know. So what else? Gardening can improve your hand strength. So those who have weak hands or soft hands, right? Gardening can help your hand strength. So how? All that digging, planting, and pulling does more than produce plants. Gardening also will increase your hand strength. What a great way to keep your hands and fingers as strong as possible for as long as you live. So that's true. Especially when you shake hands with a farmer, right? You can tell automatically that that person is a farmer because of how strong the grip that person has when you shake their hand. They're either a farmer or a gardener because you're digging, all the hand exercises that you're doing. You're digging in the soil, you're planting, all of those things. They increase hand strength. Okay, so we've learned about five benefits, right? Five benefits of home gardening. Like what we mentioned in the introduction, during the time of COVID, a lot of people, even our brethren, there was a lot of activities that were being launched showing brethren doing home gardening. They took all their time to start planting because we had so much time because of the lockdown, and we were able to start planting. And now, from 2020 to 2024, we can see all the things that we have been planting during that time. Maybe some of us have grown so many vegetables. Some of us have even grown trees that produce what? Fruits like papaya, banana, all of those things, right? So let's go to our guests, Brother Enoch and Sister Linda. So, Brother Enoch, I have a question for you, brother.
Yes,
First,
Bob.
first of all, the question is, how's everything, brother?
Sorry?
How's everything going, brother?
Oh, thank you, Paul. Everything is going on well here, Paul. We thank God.
How was the new year treating you so far, brother? We're already at the end of February, right? We're already almost in March, so time is going by very quick. So how
Yeah,
are things here in the year 2024?
so far things are moving on well. We truly thank God for that. Since January and now we are almost at the end of February. We are soon getting into the new month of March. So we truly thank God. Everything is so far still good, Paul.
Okay, that's good, brother Enoch. I'm happy to hear from you again. It looks like you're so strong. Okay, maybe you have your own garden, right, brother Enoch? Do you have your own garden, or do you garden? Are you a natural green thumb brother?
Yes, I also used to garden when I was still living back home in the village. But now, being that I'm in the city, we don't go to garden here. But back those days, I truly enjoyed going to garden, and we used to garden with our family, relatives. We could go in the garden very early in the morning, then we go and garden.
Okay. So, what kind of fruits do you there in the village? What kind of planting do you do? Is it fruits or vegetables?
Okay, here we basically do all. We plant fruits. We also plant vegetables. We also plant even trees. So we plant everything here.
Okay, I think plantain is also being produced there in Uganda. Is that correct, brother?
Yes, Paul. Yes, Paul.
Well, I forgot that. And it's been a while since I was in Uganda. I forgot what kind of. It's a plantain, right? It's plantain. What is it called? It's like a. Man, it's been a while, but I had it.
Plantain.
What is it called? It has to do with something with plantain. It's a flat, like a. It's flat, like a pancake, but it's instead of
Chapati.
being. Yeah, there you go. What is it again?
Chapati. Chapati.
Yeah, yes.
Mm.
But it's a plantain though. It's not out of corn flour. No, it's the plantain style. I think I remember.
Yeah, for it, it's made out of wheat. Wheat, Paul.
Okay.
Mm.
Matoke.
Oh, Madoke.
One of our brethren just put it on there. It's on our live chat. It's matoke, matoke.
Yeah,
It's
here in Uganda, we
yes.
truly enjoy eating matoke. And Uganda is known of one of the countries who grow matoke in large amount.
I believe that's the first thing I had when I was in Uganda was the matoke, matoke wrapped with egg. I think
Yes.
been it's been 6 years, brother. It's been that long. Okay.
Yeah, that's why we truly miss you here in Uganda. We truly miss you.
Mhm. Thank you. So, what's your what's your favorite fruit or vegetable that you would like to grow or have grown already?
Okay, my favorite is for me the fruit is the orange. I like growing oranges and also the green vegetables. For example, we have what we call dodo, we have what we call sukuma wiki, and many more of such. And even eggplants. Mm, eggplants
Eggplant.
also.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
So, do they also plant what they call here in Nigeria is bitter cola, the cola nut? Is that also being planted there in Uganda?
No, no, no. We don't
No.
plant that.
Have you
Mm.
tried that before?
No, no, no. I haven't tried it yet.
It's very bitter. It's bitter than the bitter melon. Okay, thank you, brother Enoch. So, my
Okay.
last question for you is: why do you think that gardening is so important, brother?
Thank you so much once again for having me tonight. So, gardening is very important for us because it gives us fresh produce. For example, if you want to eat a fresh mango or fresh beans, you just go down in the farm or just behind your house and uproot. And it also gives us opportunity for social interaction, whereby when we woke up very early in the morning, we go with our friends and families, we go to the garden. As we are gardening, we interact with each other. It becomes fun, it becomes enjoyable. You talk about this, you talk about that. Sometimes our family could use our grandees, the grandpa and the grandma, could use that as an opportunity to talk to us. If there is something they would want to advise, they use that opportunity when we are gardening, then they talk things out. So it gives us the opportunity to interact with each other. Then the other, it helps us to save money since you won't have to go to the grocery store to buy what you need to eat every week. So you just have to go in your garden, you just uproot, then you come back home and start cooking. So meaning you have saved the money that you would have gone with to the grocery and buy uh, what you have in the garden. Then the other, it helps us to eat healthier because right now you can uproot and the maize, you go and get posho out of it because here we grow maize, and some of us we call it corn. So after growing that corn, you go and make posho out of it, then you cook. Maybe with beans, maybe with still green vegetables, anything that you can go and uproot. So it helps us to eat healthier other than going into the supermarket and start buying things around which are sometimes not even healthier and advisable. So to mention but a few, we have many, many more reasons as to why we could garden and why gardening is very important. But for now, allow me to end there, bro. Thank you so much, bro.
Thank you, brother Enoch, for letting us know how important to you the gardening is, and it's true that it helps save a lot of money when you're gardening, more especially now that sometimes the price of vegetables and fruits are going up. So having your own garden where you're able to get all the necessary things, fruits and vegetables that you've grown yourself, as a lot easier. Let's go to Sister Linda. Sister Linda, how are you?
I'm fine, Brother Edwin. Thank you so much.
Okay, Sister Linda, do you like to garden? Do you have a garden at home, sister?
Of course, so much.
Okay, so what kind of vegetables have you planted so far, sister?
I have spinach, I have ginger, I have chili,
Mhm.
I have carrots, onion. I have a nice garden.
Yes, it sounds like you do. It sounds like you do, sister. Have a lot
Yeah,
of. It seems like a good recipe that you can make out with all those vegetables that you've mentioned. It's especially the chili. No,
yeah,
a lot of spicy things, sister.
yeah.
So
I
what?
like spice.
So what's your favorite fruit or vegetable that you like to plant, sister?
Oh my God, I love strawberries so much. With blueberry and I have tomato also here.
Oh man, you
Yeah,
got all the best fruits. Strawberry,
yeah,
very, that's very pricey, but it's very good to have your own strawberry farm. No, you're planting your own
yeah. It's
strawberries.
very sweet.
So why do you think that gardening is very important, Sister Linda?
Yes, gardening is really very important and essential to our lives because uh, it's also act as soil protection around our areas. Sometimes, like here in Uganda, it rains so much, so you might encounter soil erosion. But once you plant some vegetables, some trees around your area, it can control that soil erosion, and your soil is already protected by the rain or whatever. So it's also very important for that. Also, gardening, it can help us to purify the air around our place. Like you have the greens, the trees around your place, you feel wow, you have the fresh air for yourself. So it's really very important in our lives. Thank you.
Thank you, Sister Linda. That's very true what you mentioned. The oxygen and the fresh air it brings when you're planting in a garden. So, brothers and sisters, our topic is very, very good, and we're learning so many things when it comes to benefiting the benefits of gardening. But right now, we'll take a station break. Uh, please don't go anywhere. We'll come right back and continue our topic regarding gardening.
Okay, thank you.
This is INCRadio, DCEM 954, the voice of truth, the official radio station of the Church of Christ or Iglesia ni Cristo.
Adventure is unusual and exciting experience. Anong klaseng adventure ba ang natry mo at ano ang hindi mo malilimutang karanasan sa adventure na yon? Tara na at i-share yan sa darating na Sabado, February 24 sa ganap na ikapito ng gabi sa programa ng INC Radio, Zamboanga Peninsula Satellite Studio. And let's talk about your unforgettable adventure. See you there!
Are you wondering where to go and what to eat here in Taiwan? With readily accessible places to visit and affordable food variety, Taiwan is a famous tourist destination. It captivates its visitors with beautiful landscapes, attractive landmarks, and local cultures. Join us as we talk about food must try and let's also discover the best places to visit here in Taiwan. Tune in for valuable insights and be sure to catch more segments this Saturday, February 24, 2024 at 11:30 a.m. Philippine Standard Time, exclusively here on INC Radio Taiwan Satellite Studio. See you there!
Planning to buy a gaming phone but do not know where to start? Don't worry, we gotcha! Join us on URL this Saturday, February 24, 2024 at 9 a.m. Philippine Standard Time to walk you through the best gaming phones and help you decide if you really need one. See you there!
INC Radio New Zealand Satellite Studio celebrates your songs of faith, love, and hope. Come and join us as we witness the amazing talents of the CWS in their grand finals as they serenade us with their golden voices and inspiring messages through singing. Only here in INC Radio New Zealand Satellite Studio this Sunday, February 25, 2024, 7 p.m. New Zealand Daylight Time, 2 p.m. Philippine Standard Time. Aroha Nui! See you then!
Welcome back, brothers and sisters from our station break. You are listening to INC Radio Africa DCEM 954, the official satellite radio station of the Iglesia ni Cristo. During our station break, we heard all the upcoming programs of the INC Radio. First, we heard about the INC Radio Zamboanga Peninsula. That's at February 24th, Saturday at 7 p.m. in the evening. Also, you can watch the INC Radio Taiwan. They have the the food must try and all the different kinds of sightseeings there in Taiwan. That's also on February 24 at 11:30 a.m. Philippine time. We also have the URL program at 9 o'clock in the morning Philippine time, and the topic is about best gaming phones. So those who like to play all of those games and they're looking for a new phone, that would be the time to watch. But make sure you don't only use that to play games. You use the phone for important things too as well. And then you have the INC Radio New Zealand Songs of Faith and Hope CWS edition. That's at February 25th, 7 o'clock or 2 o'clock p.m., 2 p.m. Philippine time. So let's also support all the INC radio programs. As you can see, all the topics that we are showing are very interesting and we can all relate to. So let's take the time. Instead of watching other things, we can learn a lot in our INC TV, INC radio program. And now we'll continue with our program, our INC Radio Africa. The topic that we are having today is very, very good. We're learning a lot about the benefits of home gardening. Gardening is very rewarding, right? Especially once you're very, it takes a lot of discipline as well, right? It teaches you discipline and patience. So once you're starting to garden, of course, you're expecting a result at the end, but it takes a lot of hard work for that result to come through, right? Especially when it comes to planting, the nurturing the seed to make sure that it sprouts, and when it sprouts, to give enough water for it to survive, especially in the conditions here in Africa. Sometimes the heat is different. No, it's very hot. Here in Nigeria, we're always between the lowest temperature is 30 degrees and we're always hitting 40 plus degrees Celsius. And because of the Harmattan season is over and now it's starting to rain a lot, there will be a lot better time to start planting a lot of things. I remember when I was still working in the cold storage for the grapes. Grapes are not an easy thing to plant because it's on a vineyard, vines. Grapes grow on vines, they're not trees or they don't sprout from the ground. And it takes a lot because there's a thorns that are on the vines that you have to cut out and then get the grapes out. Pruning is all year around. Pruning time is during the winter, then springtime, and then once it hits summertime, that's when everyone starts picking delicious grapes that everyone likes to eat. So before we continue with our topic, we have a Christian music video that we would like to share. The title of the Christian music video is Always Sharing. So let's all enjoy the Christian music video titled Always Sharing.
At times it may be tough, being nice and sharing our stuff. But it is right to show kindness, share our caring and our love. We need to always be sharing. We need to always be caring. 'Cause when we do this from the start, it shows the goodness of our hearts. We need to always be sharing. Every one of us, let's always be kind. Never say it's no one else's but mine. You know it feels so wonderful, sharing all the good things in our lives. We need to always be sharing. We need to always be caring. 'Cause when we do this from the start, it shows the goodness of our hearts. We need to always be sharing. Every one of us share, share. 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 Every one of us. Some people have a lot, and there are others who have not. So be kind and always share. Cheerfully, we'll never stop. All together, we are always sharing. We are always caring. 'Cause when we do this from the start, it shows the goodness of our hearts. We need to always be sharing. Every one of us share, share. 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 Every one of us, we're sharing, yeah.
Welcome back, brothers and sisters. You are listening and watching INC Radio Africa, DCEM 954, the official satellite radio station of the Iglesia Ni Cristo. We just listened to the Christian music video entitled Always Sharing, sharing our faith, doing the good work. So let's get back to our topic. But first, those who are with us in our live chat, the question I would like to get: what is your favorite fruit or vegetable that you like to plant? Is it okra? Is it squash? Tagalog kalabasa, right? Eggplant. I remember that's one of the ones that my mom used to always plant in the backyard was the okra, squash, eggplant, all that for the pinakbet meal. Only the only thing that was missing is the bogoong, the fish. It's like fish sauce. Smells very good. Filipino brethren can tell you how good bogoong smells. No? So in our live chat, brothers and sisters, let's answer that question. What kind of fruits or vegetables that you would like to, or that you've already started planting? Right? If it's not a vegetable, it could also be like a flower. Right, brother Enoch? The planting of flower, right? Roses, tulips, dandelions, all those kinds of different kinds of flowers that are also being planted. Okay, so how else? How else can? How else, or why do we think it's important to plant fruits and vegetables at home, or how else does gardening benefit us? The next one is gardening is good for the whole family. Gardening can be a solo activity or an opportunity for bonding with your family and friends. The happiness and the stress relief that gardening provides is a great thing to share with loved ones. Also, gardening has special benefits for kids. Every exposure to dirt has been linked to numerous health benefits from reducing allergies and different kinds of diseases. So when your children likes to play in the dirt, let them play in the dirt while you're gardening because it's a healthy thing. So it's true that it's good for the whole family because everyone gets to chip in and plant plant together different kinds of vegetables, fruits, and also different kinds of plants. Especially in the church, we have our INC giving projects, right? We have the tree planting project that's being done. A group worship service or a local congregation would have an INC giving where they're out there trying planting trees, new trees, and everything. And it's good to see that everyone is working together, digging, getting their hands dirty, planting. Okay. So what else? Gardening can give you a boost of vitamin D. Vitamin D, huh? So a healthy dose of vitamin D increases your calcium levels, which benefits your bones and immune system. Exposure to sunlight help older adults achieve adequate amounts of vitamin D. Just don't forget your sunscreen, right? So especially when it's in the very hot areas, when we're planting, when we're trying to plant vegetables or fruits, it's good to be out there and get hit by the sun. But we were like what was mentioned. Don't forget the SPF 20 or the sunscreen because sunburn is not fun. No, but vitamin D is what we need all the time for our skin. So when we're planting, let's make sure that we're able to let's remember that it's good for us for obtaining more calcium in our system. Next is growing your own food can help you eat healthier, which is important, right? When you grow your own food. So if you have a vegetable or herb or fruit garden, you're getting fresh produce that you know hasn't been treated with pesticides. It's essentially as farm to table, and it gets if you're eating what you're growing. And that's true. I remember in the US, what they would do to the crops that they're growing, they would have an airplane and drop over this chemical over the planting of the vegetables and fruits. And that chemical, may not it's to kill the pesticides, but it's a chemical that's already touching the fruits or the vegetables. But when you grow your own fruits, your own vegetables from your own backyard, uh, take it in the house and then you prepare it fresh, right? Fresh vegetables, and and having fresh vegetables in the house, eating them, the way you get full, the experience of digesting them compared to just eating junk food, you don't have that yucky feeling at the end, right? When you eat vegetables, your stomach is happier, right, brother Enoch? Have you experienced that before? When you eat vegetables, even though you're full, you feel more energized than eating more junk. When you eat junk food and then you get full, you get so sleepy, right? Have you ever experienced that before?
Yeah, sure, sure, bro.
Okay, so we should eat more vegetables, right, brother? Enoch?
Yes, bro.
That's
Because
good. Okay.
sometimes we use them as what? a dessert. After eating something, then you need to eat something still. So we call it a dessert.
Talking about the gardening, Brother Enoch and Sister Linda, I don't know about you, but it's making me hungry, and now all I'm thinking about in my head is ripe mangoes. Ripe mangoes. It's very very delicious, right, Brother Enoch?
Very delicious. Very delicious.
So what else? Gardening can help protect your memory as you get older. So those who have the tendency to forget a lot, it's good that we do some gardening. So how can it help? Gardening activities may spur growth in your brain's memory-related nerves. It helps to improve mental health, hence an effective treatment for people with dementia. So, if we are experiencing signs of forgetfulness, maybe we should start our own backyard gardening. So, just like what we heard, it helps with mental growth and memory related nerves. So, by doing those things, we're able to remember all of those important things. Next, family and community gardens fosters feelings of connection. School gardens, family gardens, and community gardens are sprouting everywhere. The reason these small local gardens are flourishing may have as much to do with human interaction, and it does with the produce. Working in a garden with people of different ages, abilities, and backgrounds is a way to expand both what you know and whom you know, which is true, right? That's why we have those kind of activities inside the church, the tree planting activity during the INC giving, uh, because we're all working together as brothers and sisters, and we learn things when we're talking while we're gardening. We learn things about each other, things that also may strengthen our faith at the same time. So it's very important that we remember all of these benefits that when it comes to uh, home gardening. At the bottom line, gardening invites you to get outside, interact with other gardeners, and take charge of your own need for exercise, healthy food, and beautiful surroundings. If you're digging, hauling, and harvesting your physical strength, heart health, weight, sleep, and immune system all benefit. And those are just the psychological outcomes. Gardening can also cultivate feelings of empowerment, connection, and creative calm. Whether your patch is large or small, a raised bed, community garden, or window box, getting dirty and eating clean are good for you. So that's why we encourage everyone, if ever our local congregation or our group worship service have those kind of activities like backyard gardening projects being launched by the church administration, we should all the more include ourselves in those kind of activities. It motivated the brethren all over the world to become productive while staying at home, especially during the time of pandemic. It gave them an idea to grow fruits and vegetables at home in order to provide healthy foods in their table and also a secure source of income for their household. Like what we mentioned earlier, during these times are very difficult, right? Hardship is growing every day, and if we have our own garden, that would cut down the cost of groceries. Uh, so we have those and eating vegetables and fruits are very important for our body. It gives us all the important vitamins, just like what we mentioned earlier. It gives us all the important needs, things that we need in our body. So let's go check real quick to see how many have answered the what do you think or why do you think it's important to plant fruits and what kind of fruits that others are planting. So far a lot of brethren I can read that love to, like what Sister Linda does, plant strawberries. Strawberries are very good. Strawberries, blueberries, they have their own importance in our system when we eat those things. So, so what can you say, Sister Linda? Are you still with us?
I'm still with you.
So, what can you say with our program today about the home gardening system?
Thank you so much, Brother Edwin. Those who doesn't know me, I'm Doreen Namlinda from Kampala, Uganda. So gardening is very, very important, and I really liked today's theme. It's really very essential to our lives. So gardening, everybody should involve in gardening because it's really, really very important to us, all of us.
Okay. So, thank you, Sister Doreen. Sister Doreen
Welcome.
Linda. Okay. Now,
Yeah.
I'll say it properly next time. Okay, Sister. uh, okay, so Brother Enoch, what can you say about our program today about home gardening, brother?
Thank you so much once again, Kuya Edwin. Once again, today's topic has been really, really helpful to us, and we have learned a lot from it. Because as we said and as we saw, it helps us to reduce stress. So, as for me personally, I've learned that whenever I have something disturbing me, I have some stress, I could just go and garden because it helps us to reduce some stress. It also, I've learned that it also helps us to build our self esteem. And also, it makes us happy as a family because that is the time, we get a chance and an opportunity to interact together as a family and also our beloved ones. So once again, we thank God for today's topic. We have truly picked a lot, and we encourage our brethren to also engage themselves in this. Thank you so much for your attention.
Thank you, Brother Enoch. Sister Doreen, do you have anyone that you would like to give a shout out to during this time? Any greetings that you would like to do?
I say hello to Brother Brian. I'd love to thank him for the program. It's really interesting. We love it so much. Thank you so much, Brother Brian.
Okay, thank you, Sister Doreen. What about you, Brother Enoch? Is there any shout outs that you would like to give?
Oh, yes. Our greetings to our executive minister, our beloved brother, Eduardo Vimanaro, our district minister, Danilo, and his family, and also Brother Brian, our CFO overseer here in the District of Northern Africa, and also our resident minister here, the local of Kampala, Uganda, Brother Ryan Paule and his wife. And also you, our host tonight, we are Edwin. My greetings to you all. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Brother Enoch. My greetings to you as well. I just want to give a special shout out po. Greetings to our District Supervising Minister, Brother Danilo R. Pasqua, and his family po. To our Assistant District Minister, Brother Albert Alaan, and to his family. To all the ministers and evangelical workers in the continent of Africa. To my family, to my wife, who will be celebrating her 31st birthday. Happy birthday po, Sister Lona. And to everyone, all the brethren around the world who join us in our INC radio program. We want to give a special mention to Brother Samuel Estupito, our executive producer, Brother Arno Solano, our INC radio station manager, to the three districts CFO overseers, Brother Brian Fisarton, Brother Jackson Diwanag, and Brother Nico Jimenez, to the three district supervising ministers here in Africa po, Brother Danilo R. Pasqua, Brother Rico Del Rosario, Brother Ray Membrere, and to our Christian Family Organizations Coordinator, Brother Angelo Eranio V. Manalo, and to our Executive Minister, Brother Eduardo V. Manalo. Thank you so much po, and good health always to you po. And to everyone joining in our program for today, thank you so much, and see you again next Friday on our INC Radio Africa. Take care po. Thank you.
Be